your boy Trillionaire Mac. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So before we get started, I want you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video on a daily basis. And click that thumbs up button if you're able to take anything away from this video here. Alright, so in this video we're going to be breaking down EURUSD this morning. It is Monday, September 20th. Now it is Monday, so it really does go against my trading plan to take advantage of these setups, but we did have a couple of primary entries that took place this morning and we are going to go over them. Now the first one, okay, minus 1% on the first entry, okay, we'll go over that. And then the second entry, plus 12.1% for a total of around 11.1%. All right, so let's just break this down. Let's start on the H4 actually. Let's go to the daily. Okay, so on the daily time frame, we can clearly see, okay, that price has pulled into a higher time frame level of demand. Okay, we have perfect inducement. We have the last sell before the buy push to the upside. All right, and price travels right back to that area. Now we haven't yet mitigated 50%. That's completely fine. All right, we're just playing the reaction on the lower time frame. So let's go to the H4. Nothing really to see on the H4. Pretty much we've pulled into this demand here. All right, and it looks like we could possibly give off some type of supply if we don't push back up into this H4 lower high here. All right. Let's go to the M15. Let's talk about what I was seeing this morning. So once price actually pushed into this area, all right, I was simply just looking for a change of momentum within the market. Okay, I saw that change of momentum once price broke structure to the downside here, okay, and then took out this previous lower high here with this push to the upside, showing me that there could possibly be a shift of momentum, which could possibly mean there's a shift of orders going from this downtrend creating lower lows and lower highs to then switching to this uptrend creating higher highs and higher lows. All right, now we can see that it takes place here. Okay, the change of momentum takes place right here. Okay, with price closing bullish above this area. All right, this here was our sweep of some type of liquidity resting below these instigated equal lows here. Okay. And then price, of course, comes back down into our reaction here. Okay, so when price comes into the reaction, let's go to the M5. Let's look at it a little bit more in detail. Right, so what do I mean by that? Well, here we see that supply is taken out with this push to the upside, right? And then price travels right back down to our reaction. Now, our reaction, the demand for our reaction stems from this inside bar here. Okay, this candle right here. All right, if we extend that out, we see that price comes down to that area. Okay, risked around 4 pips on this trade. It was around 3.8. Okay, at the end of the zone, so I just increased it to 4. All right, and we see that price trades right back, right through it. All right, that's completely fine. When you see that happens, what I want you guys to do is go on the lower time frame within this area and look at the detail. All right, because also we know that price could possibly extend all the way out here, right? And it comes very, very close. I believe on my personal broker, it actually did push down just a little bit more into this area. But on Awanda, we see that it doesn't. All right, completely fine. So remove all of this. Okay, so if we go to the 1 minute and we look inside of this area, we're basically looking for the same exact confluences. I'm just looking for price to finish pushing to the downside and then start to make this push to the upside. All right, so here we can see, oh, sorry about that, guys. So here we can see we have a clear break of structure to the downside here. Okay, once again, then we have a change of momentum on the 1 minute time frame going from substructure to minor structure. And our job is to take advantage of that entire transition from sub to minor structure, which is here. Okay, so we have a break of structure to the downside here. Price then pushes to the upside. We have a change of momentum once price breaks above this area here. But most importantly, we have a supply failure. Okay, because price does not respect this supply. So I'm going to trade the reaction off of this supply. So the reaction is here. All right, this is the demand that's responsible. Okay, and we also have an extreme here. All right, you can play both of these. Okay, and I do actually play both of these. So in this case, let's delete all that. All right, so in this case, price comes right back down. We risk like 2 pips on this trade. So it was around 1.9 at the end of our zone. So we just increase that to 2. All right, minimum 2 pips for me personally. All right, I'm very, very comfortable with it. And then we see that price continues to push to the upside. Now we could have waited for a confirmation of a confirmation entry here. All right, so we have that there. Then we have a change of momentum here. All right, and we could have taken advantage of this here for this entry price to move to the upside. And taking advantage of that, I'm pretty sure the risk could have been around 1.5 pips. Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe not. No, I would have still used 2. Because that was like 1.6 pips. So yeah, I would have still rounded up to 2 in that case. But that's another re-entry that you could have caught for around 11.4 R. Targets are based on the M15. Okay, so that's the entry. That's the stop loss. Target was based on M15 swing high type structure. Okay, which is going to be this point here. And we can see price trades right to that area. And then now we're starting to get some type of pullback, price reacting to some type of supply resting here. All right, so that basically breaks down my entry, the reasons behind my entry. I just want to give you guys yet another example. A lot of individuals have contacted me and said that these trade breakdowns has helped them tremendously with their back testing and forward testing as well. So I'm going to keep producing them for you guys. Part 2 of frequently asked questions, where we break down an AUD USD trade live, will be uploaded later on today. Thank you guys for all the support on the previous videos. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. And yeah, just overall, thank you guys for reaching out as well. All right, I really enjoyed it. I had a session with a YouTube student yesterday. All right, I decided to do a random giveaway on, you know, people who comment, people who support, people who like the video on a regular basis. So I might post a clip of that session. All right, I had about 10 students of mine, a small little Sunday night session, Sunday night briefing. And yeah, we had a YouTube, you know, family member join us. It was a good session overall, for sure. It was like an hour and a half long. And I'll post a testimonial and stuff like that later as well. If you guys do have any questions about this trade breakdown and overall, like, I just wanted to show you guys, you may not, like, the first trade you take may be a loser, but it doesn't mean that your overall trade idea is incorrect. What you need to do is you need to continue deciphering what price is doing, okay, and get prepared for a possible next entry. All right. So if you do take a minus 1% loss, right, it's okay. That's why we manage risk how we do. That's why we only risk 1% per trade, right? But once you do continue to keep going and you do find the entry that you are looking for, all right, that's why it can be so easy to take out our losses. This trade alone would have taken out 12 losses. So we could have taken 12 losses within this entire area, right? Taken this trade and it wiped all the losses out. Now, if you are taking risk entries, if you are, you know, not waiting on all the confluences, if you aren't using my 2-step entry method, right, that I teach within the liquidity course and within my mentorship program, if you are not following through, okay, then you could be in a position where you possibly would not have taken this trade right here after you took this loss, right? What is your trading plan? That's what you have to figure out, okay? Now, with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you all have any questions, as always, feel free to contact me. Much love. Peace out.